And this is what I said to you back then. What we do is we give people our bodies. They play with our hearts, and then we end up losing our minds.
No, bro. That was what you said. And you know what, Weston? Years ago, you said something, and I'm going to put you on the spot here, bro, because I can't remember how you said it verbatim, but you just said it. Everything starts in the mind. And I remember a few years ago, bro, you said something that just shifted my whole world, and I can't say it as sweet as you can say it. Break that down for that young person watching right now, because I'm telling you, this is going to bless you all. Tell them, Weston. Tell them, bro.
So that black shirt you got on right there.
Yeah.
It's a nice shirt too, by the way.
I look good in it. I look real good.
What type of shirt is it?
It's just a regular polo.
Yeah, you got it buttoned up all the way to the top.
That's right. Like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, I'm seeing the shirt.
Right.
But the shirt that I see is just a product of the thought. Because you thought in your mind, you saw it buttoned up, you saw wearing black, whatever slacks you have on, you saw all of that first.
Yes.
We're getting to see what you had already planned out or saw prepared in your mind. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Everything starts in our mind, but then at some point, the thoughts that we have, the ideas that we have, over time become permeated into our heart. Starts in our mind, it then ends up getting into our heart. Our heart is where the subconscious mind rests. So when it's in my heart, then it is a reality to me at that point. People don't actually do what they think. They do what's in their heart. That's why it's hard for people to change. It's difficult to change because when something's in your heart, it's far beyond just your thoughts. You can change your mind. Your mind changes all the time, but your actions don't. Why? Because what's in your heart is not the same thing that's in your mind. And so over time, what's in our mind will permeate in our heart, and then we'll do with our bodies what we've put in our heart, what we've allowed to get into our hearts. So that's the process. God created that way. It starts in the mind, gets in our heart. We exercise what's in our heart by doing that with our bodies. We get it backwards though. And this is what I said to you back then. What we do is we give people our bodies. They play with our hearts, and then we end up losing our minds.
No, bro. That was what you said. Listen to me. Because think about it. We give people our bodies. We do stuff for our people. It gets in our heart and it hurts our heart.
They play with our hearts.
They play with our hearts.
Yeah, we do stuff with our bodies to try to please people, thinking that we'll win them, or thinking that we'll be successful, or thinking we'll have the opportunity, or thinking that it'll happen. And then they play with our hearts. And then we end up losing our mind, commit suicide, and do all kind of
we go bankrupt.
We go bankrupt. The business ends up shutting down.
And we do crazy stuff. We go out there and spend money on stupid things because we're trying to now fill a void and we're trying to now heal our hearts. But if we start up here with our business and think logically and think with wisdom, seek multiple counsels and get advice and start thinking stuff, then let it go to our heart. Then we practice and then we do what started up here first, and we're not reacting out of emotions. We're not reacting out of fear. We're not reacting because we just want something, but because we actually took the time to consult with our business and to think it out and to make sure it's the best business move. Ooh,
come on, that's good. Best business decision. So we call this in the business world, we call this a business plan.
Come on, bruh.
Right? So we sit down and we calculate it out. We put down contingencies. We sit down and we map it all out before we take action.
Bruh.
That starts here.
Where there is no vision, that's where people perish.
Come on, man. You on it. You are on it.
If you have no vision, if you don't have a business plan for your life, that's why your mind is tripping.